Hi everyone, I'm Pat and this is Pat Stitching, Flosstube number 3. This and that and updates and rotations. Lots to discuss. So if you've seen my channel before, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy what you see. And if you do, please click the subscribe button and the little bell to get notifications when I upload some new videos. So today I thought we'd go over some of the whips. I don't have any finishes. I don't have any fully finishes either, FFOs. I do have some haul and I do have some questions. So let's get started. So whips. As you know, I've been working on Jan Hicks' Autumn Flourish. So last time, I believe all I had was the word autumn listed. So I've been working on some of the flourish and I'm getting very close to be finishing. There we go. So I just have some more flourish to put into the end piece here. But it's turning out very pretty, and as you may know, on my first video I had talked about whether to do it on linen or on the Lugana. So I chose the linen, and I'm very happy with it. So that's coming along nicely. The next one is the Eau Tannenbaum in blue. Oh, I didn't bring the picture down? That's odd. I'm so sorry, I forgot the picture. Anyways, I did a little bit of the top of the tree, and then I got very frustrated. So, here we go. So, there we have, oops. There we have the top of the tree. It's going to come down. And then you have the Diamant 415 thread, which is in these little squares and at the top of the tree. So there we go. Anyways, I'm not liking the Diamant. I find it very, first of all, hard to work with. It is a metallic thread. And it's not showing up very well, and I'm wondering if it's because this is an opalescent Lugana, 28 count. So I'm wondering if maybe it's just a little too sparkly for it or something or other. So when I was out in the city last week, I stopped by, where was I? Michael's, I guess? And I picked up a couple of substitutions, and we'll see how they go. But one of them is this... what is it called? Metallic pearl. But I'm thinking that's too gold because the piece is more blues and silvers. And then I picked up this Light Effects, I believe it's called. Light Effects E317. And I'm wondering if this would work. Because it's more on the blue side. It would show up nicely. Sorry, I'm not showing this very well. Okay, let's try this again. So, there you go. There's a few of the threads. I might give that a try and see how it goes. Because right now I'm frustrated with it and I don't like it. And if I don't like it, I don't pick it up. So, I have to do something about that. So, we'll give this one a try. And in my next video, I'll show you the results. Okay, so that's all I worked on. It's been a busy week for me. As you know, I'm also a quilter and I quilt other people's quilts. And I've had 6 quilts in the queue to quilt. I finished 3 and now I've got 3 more to go. And that's 1. There's 1 behind it and then there's 1 on the frame over here, like over there. This is one of my quilts as well. I didn't design it. This was designed by Angela Walters. It's called Gemstone Solid, I believe. And it just reminds me of like a New Mexico type of Navajo type of quilt. So anyways, it's quite lovely. So I've been really busy with quilting. We have to close down our trailer up at the lake as well, so busy with that. So not much stitching got done this week, so I really apologize about that. But we do have some other stuff come. So I want to talk about rotations. I hear a lot about rotations and stitching rotations. And I struggle with that a bit. I have the concept where you put things that you're going to work so long on this one and so long on that one and stuff like that. But I have a really hard time thinking, like getting my mind out of one and into the other, I guess is the thing. I've become a monogamous stitcher. And the reason for that is years and years and years ago when I was younger, I used to do all kinds of projects and different crafts and try this, try that. And I had all these unfinished crafts all over the place. And my husband, who I love dearly, we've been married for 42 years. And he said to me, "Sweetheart, I love you. I support you in all your crafts. Go for it. I have no qualms with that at all. But can you please try and finish some of them?" So I totally get it. Crafting is not a cheap thing. It does add up in costs. So yes, I've started. Well, I started years ago of finishing my quilts, and before I started a new quilt, and so on and so forth. So that's how I became monogamous. Like I just have a hard time keeping several projects on the go. So if you have any tips or tricks of how to do that and how to build a rotation and stick to it and yada yada yada, I'd love to hear your comments. Or are you a monogamous stitcher and you just like being a monogamous stitcher and just leave it at that? So anyways, yes, so I'm looking back for your feedback on that. Speaking of feedback, I just want to say what a wonderful community we have here with Flosstube. Everyone is so supportive and so nice. Your comments have been great. I try and answer them. I read every one of them, and thank you. Keep them coming, and keep some questions coming because I love answering questions. Speaking of which, there was one comment talking about the amount of fabric I use. They mentioned that, for instance, in this old Tannenbaum, that I seem to have quite a bit of fabric, excess fabric on it. And in this particular case, I do. And the reason for that is that the framing does not go right up to the blue. Right up to the blue. We leave an inch and a half all the way around of the white fabric. So you want that extra fabric to be able to frame. So that's why there's excess fabric on there. But after I had started, you're absolutely right. I was thinking if I had done it this way instead, I would have more fabric left over. Darn. Anyways, things that you'd think of later, right? Okay, so speaking of rotation, something I would like to get into a rotation schedule, once I figure out what that's going to be, is the Carolyn Manning's Please Be Home for Christmas. I'm finding that the two pieces that I've been working on, I have to do a lot of counting and yada yada. And some days, you know, you've had a very busy day or a stressful day or whatever. You just want to do mindless stitching, so to speak. And I find Carolyn Manning's is a very easy, relaxing stitch. Her patterns, well, some of her patterns, some of them maybe not. But this one here is a very easy, relaxing stitch. And this is the Please Be Home for Christmas. And this is where I am in this one. Sorry. It's such a pretty pattern, and Christmas is coming up. So I'd like to, whenever I feel stressed or whenever I had a really busy day and I just want to stitch, I think I'm going to work on this one. So anyways, see if I can get it done by Christmas, because I want to make it into a pillow for my couch. Whoops. The other one I was thinking of doing is it's a small project. That's something I've noticed I don't do, is I don't do a lot of smalls. I don't really have room for all of these things, so I guess that's why I don't do too many smalls. But this one here is, it's called the Wi-Fi sign. I think I showed it to you before. I have a little frame upstairs in the guest bedroom that has our Wi-Fi password and network for guests, so that they can connect and connect to our Wi-Fi. So I found this one, which is a stitched one. And what's nice is that if I should change, I just have to rip out what's inside, which isn't too bad. And it comes complete with the alphabet and numbers and everything else. So I think I'm going to try and fit that one in. These are the colors. Whoops. I zipped it up again. Oh, project bag. Yeah, project bag. I have a 28 count white Monaco that I'm using for the fabric. And it's only 4 colors. So here they are. Oh, and my needle minder. That reminds me, something else I forgot to mention when I was talking about Annie's Keepers is that these floss drops actually have a hole in the top that you can also put them on a ring. Or you can put them on the storage bars or the project bars. So anyways, I use the storage and the rings. These are just 3-inch rings that I got off of Amazon. So anyways, so I think I'm going to try and put that one into the rotation when we figure that out. So that's going to be it for what's going on, what I want to stitch on over the next few weeks. And now we get to move on to a haul, which I'm really, really excited about. Haul. So one of the projects I want to do is the Long Dog Sampler Pandemic. And I've ordered silk from Mrs. Sadis. I'm still waiting for that to come. But this is a 32 count Mystique Belfast linen that I was hoping to do it on. Isn't it pretty? But I believe I would have to do it over one. And I don't think that's going to work very well for me. So I ordered some other fabric. I'll keep this for some other projects. So I ordered some other fabric, which should be coming soon, and it's 28 count Lugana. I really like 28 count. I find it easy to stitch for myself. So that should be coming. I noticed I ordered it from 123 Stitch, and I noticed that it's come into Canada, so hopefully I'll be getting it soon. But I'm still waiting for the silks from Mrs. Sadis, who is in Spain. Hopefully that will arrive soon as well. The other haul I got was that I signed up for Fat Quarter Shop's Fright Night. So I received some 28 count hazy gray Lugana, which is really kind of cool. The thing that I find interesting about this, I'm not too sure, who is it? It's Fabric Flare. I've never seen it where it's white on the other side. Like, I find that very interesting. So, but it feels really nice and stuff. So I'm looking forward to stitching that up. We don't know what the design is. It's kind of a mystery design. So every week we're going to get part of it. So that's the fabric. And then I got the Weeks Dye Works floss to go with the project. So there's carrot, pumpkin, clockwork, coal, and whitewash are the colors. And then I bought the project bag. I couldn't resist. It's so cute. So I got the project bag. And I kind of went overboard. I got the zipper pull for the project bag. A nice ghost. Isn't he cute? And I got the needle minder, the pumpkin needle minder. It's quite big. But I use my cart, so I stick it to my cart, which will work out just fine. So I plan to start using this October 1st, which is this week. Can you imagine? I can't get over how the weather is, how summer went by so fast. The weather has been great here in Eastern Canada. We've had some beautiful days. Today it's going up to 25 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. And the leaves are turning. It's absolutely stunning. So the other thing I bought at Fat Quarter Shop is another needle minder. This one here I think I'll keep up at the trailer, and this is it. Or maybe I'll keep it at home, so in the spring when I'm really looking forward to getting into the trailer, I'll have this to remind me. So anyway, so that's so cute. Now, the other thing I got, which I'm very excited about, Jeanette Douglas is a Canadian designer. Now, you've probably already heard about her and so on and so forth. I'm still fairly new at getting back into the stitching world, so I just learned about her. Anyway, she has a series of patterns, cross-stitch patterns, from coast to coast and northern Canada. So she has compiled them all into a book called the Canadian Journey series. So I bought the book, and it comes with how many patterns does it come with? It comes with 10. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 patterns. So I'll just show you a few of them. They have pictures of them. When I was reading the patterns, I thought, ooh, what did I get myself into? She has a lot of specialty stitches and buttons and stuff like that. So this is the first one. It's called Atlantic Seaboard Sampler. There you go. Again, from Jeanette Douglas. And I've lived almost pretty much all the way across Canada. But so I see a lot of things in here that remind me of those places. This is the Fleur de Lis sampler. And let's see. I hope you don't mind sitting through these. Oops, here's one. Oh, come on, where are you? There you go. Great Lakes Lowland Sampler. You have wine country. The Northern Shield. The moose. The geese. Our bears and stuff. I say our bears, but they don't care about borders. Oops. Oh, here's one that's absolutely gorgeous. It's called the Northern Lights sampler. This is like the polar bears and the penguins and all that. It's so pretty. And did I go through one here? Oh, that's not. The Prairie West sampler. Where are you? Oops. Alberta. You know, the wheat. Where's the wheat? The Chinook winds is Calgary. The wheat is in Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Anyways, they're really pretty. And then we have the Rocky Mountain sampler. really nice. And the West Coast, I believe, is the next one. The Pacific Rim with the whale and the sea, the ocean, totem poles, the salmon. And one more, I think. I thought there was one more, maybe not. No, that's it. Anyways, there's 8 complete patterns in here. So I'm really excited. I hope to start with the Atlantic one and move my way west, north, whatever. Move my way through the book. So, so that was very exciting to get that. So, and I think that's it. I got nothing else to show you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions about anything I showed you, I will provide links down below for everything. And I think that's about it. So have a wonderful week. Oh, yes, that's the other thing. I was going to try to do these videos every week, but I don't get enough done or enough haul in a week. So I'm thinking maybe every 2 weeks, because it's been 2 weeks since my last video, and I'm thinking maybe that might be good. And if not that, then I might go for monthly updates. So we'll see how it goes. So look for me in 2 weeks' time. So have a great 2 weeks. Be safe, be healthy, and be happy. Bye.